Hi, everybody, and welcome to Cover the Spread here for Friday, June 20th, 2025. Welcome aboard if you're new to Cover the Spread and any of the usual cast characters show up and you're the regular. Glad to have you as well. I know we got a few of those that have joined us almost from day one. Hey, shout out to you guys. We appreciate those that have joined us. We're nearing into that 2,000 number of subscribers. I remember being, I believe I was behind to the subscription. So, hey, the spread for those that are new. As always, we'll get to today's 3 MLB action to kickstart your weekend. So let's get to it. See how the Cappers are doing here as we head into the weekend's action. Head on over to Al to get us started here on Friday. How are you doing, Al?
Yeah, doing all right here. Looking forward to this NBA game on Thursday night that we got pending. But hopefully we got more NBA to come for everyone. But just looking at MLB for Friday. So hopefully everyone is into baseball too. And if you're not, hey, give it a shot.
Definitely. We'll try to knock it out of the park with some baseball action. For me, Thursday, pending in the baseball action there on the Blue Jays. So we'll see how that goes. Dropped it with the Dodgers on Wednesday because they didn't know how to finish off the Padres. They let the side. And maybe we'll let you bring back right into this game. So I guess if we had the Ninos -1, you'd be good. But I think we were all on the -1.5 there. And that one, and got it in that one. Welcome to Baseball Betting 101. Sometimes that happens on the home squads. They love to give it up on the top of the ninth. If I could write how many top of the ninth inning bets of or a hit there, or a home run there, or a bloop and a blast of gotcha, well, we definitely we could probably make it an hour-long video between us, all three of us. I'm quite sure. I don't know, Ramon. How you doing here, Ramon, on this Friday as we head into the weekend slate?
Yeah, right, Rod. Just trying to piece together some of these slates. We hope we make picks and don't get rained out with all the cancellations we saw there on a couple of days ago. But, it's summer here, so things get a little wicked. But I think we'll get these in here on Saturday, and hopefully our picks won't get rained out.
Hopefully, we're going to get in Fridays first. So let's get to those ones. We got Milwaukee taking on Minnesota, heading on over to Ramon to get a start here in this one. Who do you like, Brewers or the Twins here on Friday?
Yeah, and this one kind of unfolded as we were, prepping for this show that we do in advance of the action because we were expecting Jacob Mizrowski, the great young talent of the Brewers, possibly to go on Thursday. And, well, they switched it up, really. He was scheduled to go, and they had a rain out in their series. So what do you do with a young pitcher that kind of tweaked his ankle there awkwardly, right? Just give him a little extra rest here. But look, I want to see one on the road from this guy. He hasn't given up a hit yet here in the major league, so he's the greatest pitcher of all time right now. But going up against the Twins here are going to be pretty intense games. Certainly got Joe Ryan. He's going up against a veteran here. Ryan with good numbers, 2.76 ERA. Just went 7 innings in a game that they lost to Houston, but 3-2. Ryan's numbers are real strong, and we just want to see what this rookie has to offer. And I think on the road here, I'm going to go against him just this one time, maybe. I think he's going to be a big-time star here. But the walks were there that we were expecting kind of a little bit. His control was the problem here. So let's see one on the road first against a pretty good caliber team here in Minnesota. Minnesota took 2 of 3 from the Brewers back in May. So I think with at home, a good pitcher here, Joe Ryan, I'm going to take the Twins over the Brewers this one time over the highly touted Mizrowski here. Give me the Twins on Friday.
Hey, heading on over to Al. What do you like hearing this one? The Brewers or the Twins here on Friday?
Yeah, it's going to be tough to pick a side. It's going to be a great pitchers duel between these two. Joe Ryan's been doing it for a while, but really got to be impressed by what you've seen from Mizrowski so far in his MLB debut. Can he follow that up? I think he can. He's catching Minnesota. Well, actually, they were struggling. It looks like their offense got going a little bit on Thursday here early. But again, I think Mizrowski can tame that offense a little bit. And I think both starters here have a good start. You can look this one a couple different ways. You could take the dog plus the half run in the first 5 innings. You could take the under in the first 5, but I think my favorite play is going to be the under full game here.
And for me here in this one, I think both pitchers can get us 3 outs. So that's all I need for what I'm going to look at. Give me the Nerfy here. We know Mizrowski. I think we guys haven't seen what he's done on the road. We know he's got no hits. So hopefully he can get us 3 more outs here in that first inning. We know what Joe Ryan's been doing. So I think Joe Ryan at home here can get us 3 outs as well. So give me the Nerfy between the Brew Crew and the Twins to start us off here on Friday's action. All right, that heads us over onto game number 2. We're looking at here on the diamond. We got the Astros taking on the Angels. 2 hot clubs playing some pretty good baseball here between these 2 squads. I don't know what do you like here in this one, Astros or Angels on Friday?
Yeah, and the Angels making some noise against the Yankees in that series there. It's going to be potentially another pitcher's duel. You have Hunter Brown having a great season rolling along there. And on the other side, you got Kikuchi, who have bashed a lot in the past, but he's putting himself together, keeping that ERA around 3 at least. So that's pretty good there. That whip is around 1.5. So you still got to work on that one a little bit. But again, managing to stay out of trouble somehow, and might be a little harder for him to do that against this Astros lineup that's been hitting the ball pretty well recently here. I like the Astros to get the job done here on the road. You could take them money line and run line here. I'll take the Astros -1.
Heading on over to Ramon. What do you like here in this one, Astros or Angels here on Friday?
Yeah, we picked a good one, I would think, here, guys, with this pitching matchup. I'm a kind of Kikuchi kind of guy, if you know what I mean. I've been on him here a little bit when people have kind of been fading him here. And I think, yeah, they haven't got the wins in all of them, but he has pretty good, solid numbers here with a 3.05 ERA coming in. Brown's been spectacular, of course, with a 1.88 ERA so far. And he kind of holds over on this expected Angel lineup here. Really, I could only find a handful of hits from the expected starters here against Brown, and well over a couple of dozen, maybe over 25 at bats from the lineup that's expected to participate here. Kikuchi has some decent numbers against a couple of the Astros as well. So I got a pitcher's duel, like Al said here in this one. I'm going to end up going under here with Houston and LA. Houston 14-18 to the under on the road, but 30-42 to the under overall. So give me the under here in this one with the Astros and the Angels on Friday.
Right? Definitely be probably a pretty good ball game here on Friday. Tough travel spot here for these Angels here as well, I think. Well, from one side of the country to the other side of the country, back home here in this one after facing the Yankees in New York. That's definitely a tough travel spot for this one on a Friday's game. So I agree to the lower scoring one. So I'm with Al. I like the Astros here in this one. So I'm going to take a couple RBI props from a couple Astros here. I think they're able to, if they don't get to Kikuchi early, because I don't think so. I think Kikuchi steps up in this spot for the Angels and goes at least 4 or 5 solid innings. And then you know what, the bullpen after that could release some fireworks. So give me Pena to get an RBI, and give me Altuve to get an RBI here for the Astros in this one. Friday night. Hey, let's head on over to the last MLB game we're looking at here. Another big West Coast game. We got Boston heading into San Francisco to take on the Giants. This is a game I like, so I'll get us started here in this one. And you know what? I like Boston. I like what I've seen from Hunter Dobbins. He's actually pitched well his last couple starts. Also, hey, this Boston squad giving him some run support. Last time out, went 6 innings. Only gave up 2 hits to the Yankees, but we know what the Yankees have been doing right now. Can't hit a beach ball. Because the time before that, he went 5 innings, gave up 3 earned runs, a couple home runs he gave up, did Hunter Dobbins. If he stays away from that home run, he's usually done pretty well. Goes about 5 innings, you know, he's not going to go deep. If he can go 6, that would be a gem of a start for Hunter Dobbins. I expect him to go 4 or 5 in this matchup. And then you look on the other side of things, it's Birdsong going in. Same thing. He'll give you about 4 or 5 innings. Sometimes you can get lucky and get him extended into that 6th inning, but usually giving you up no more than 3 runs in those 4 or 5 innings. but I think this Boston bats, the way they've heated up, I like what I've seen from them, and I'm going to take Boston here in this one. If they turn out to be the favorite, because I have not seen a line on this thing yet pop up, I'll take them on the run line. But I think this is probably pretty close to a coin flip price. Just not like what I've seen from the Giants. They've struggled to get some offense. Boston has been pretty good. So give me Boston here in this one to get started on Friday. We'll kick it over to Al to get us started here. What do you like at this one? Boston or San Francisco here on Friday night?
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Just Red Sox catching the Giants in a bit of a funk here. Now I do expect them to come back on Thursday, but again, even if the Giants do get their win on Thursday, I wouldn't be too concerned about that at all. I think the Red Sox, I'll take their lineup right now at least over the Giants, and again, I think get a good price on the Red Sox on the road here. So I'll just ride with Rod here. Not much to add to it. Yeah, just like this for the Red Sox here to get the job done on the road.
I don't know where to Ramon. What do you like here in this one? Boston or the Giants here on Friday night?
Yeah, the irony, right? From the summer's biggest trade so far, right? A good thing the game's in San Francisco for Devers here, right? You don't want to get booed when you're not playing very well, but hey, he came through so far. Maybe the Giants are happy so far with his addition. I hear what Al's saying, right? The Boston lineup is better. They've gotten rid of Devers, and he's on San Francisco now. And Dobbins, 1.2 whip, pretty decent. The walks are down here. He does a real good job. Birdsong can give them a pretty decent start with his numbers here as well. San Francisco, not hitting, man. So they need Devers, and these guys kind of get the lineup moving. They're 13-22 to the under at home so far this season. We know pitching's great. Giants #1 bullpen in the game here right now. And Boston, they're kind of top 10 too out of the pen. San Francisco allowing just 3.7 runs per game here. So I'm going to go under in this one with Boston and San Francisco on Friday night. Let's see how Devers fares when Boston comes to town this weekend.
Right? I'm quite sure his old team would love nothing more than to beat up on his new one. Especially considering they didn't play on Thursday, right? You get a day off, you get to think about it, you get to roll into San Francisco, get a little bit of rest advantage as well. So as Ramon alluded to, that Boston bullpen will definitely be rested for this one heading into Friday. Hey, that wraps up Friday's action here and cover the spread. Can't wait for it. Going to be a good one, as always. Let us know in the comment section below what you think of the 3 games we covered here on Friday's slate. And also, we'll do a quick little recap before we head on out. First game we looked at here, we got the Brewers taking on the Twins. Take the Twins, beat the Brew Crew. Hey, time to beat up on the youngster, Ramon says here with the Twins in this one. Show them what baseball's all about. Next game we looked at, we got the Astros taking on the Angels. Al's game, he says, take the Astros here in this one. We know what it is. It's the Al special. Take them both. Take the money line and the run line. Or if you like the -1, just take the -1. Last game we looked at, we got the Boston Red Sox. Hey, taking on the Giants. Should be a good one. Should be an interesting one there as well. Let's take Boston there in that one. As I say, I'm going to be with Al on the Al special. If the money line's good enough, then I'm going to take the money line. But if the money line's too juicy on Boston, give me the run line. I don't think it is. I think that's probably pretty close to a coin flip price, but I think we might be able to get some value on that -1 on Boston. You know what? Let's make it official. Take the -1.5 on Boston. I think they win by 2+ over this Giants squad here on Friday. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you. Let's make it a good start to this weekend. Let's knock it out of the park. As always, what are we doing here? Let's cover the spread.